Welcome to our channel. Today, we have an interesting topic to discuss. On May 11, 1998, India conducted Operation Shakti, a series of nuclear tests that changed the world's perception of India. These tests demonstrated India's nuclear capability, making other nations take India more seriously and even fear its growing strength. The term nuclear test seems to refer to the nuclear explosion experiments conducted in Pokhran. Such tests determine the impact of nuclear explosions, including fire effects and their aftermath. To understand this, we must go back 50 years to May 18, 1974, when India conducted its first nuclear test, codenamed Smiling Buddha, at Pokhran, Rajasthan. The reason for this decision goes back to India's past conflicts. China attacked India in 1962, leading to a war that India lost. Pakistan then engaged in wars with India in 1965 and 1971, with India emerging victorious in 1971. These conflicts led Indian leaders to believe that a strong nuclear deterrent was necessary for national security. India's leadership recognized the need for a BrahMos, a supreme weapon, as a deterrent. The belief was that nuclear weapons would provide strategic security against adversaries. However, nuclear technology is either developed or acquired from other nations. When Pakistan crossed India's borders, India requested GPS assistance from the US to track enemy movements, but America denied it. This reinforced India's resolve to develop self-reliance in nuclear defense. The responsibility for nuclear development was given to eminent scientists like Homi J. Bhabha and Raja Ramanna. Meanwhile, Western powers, realizing India's ambitions, pushed for the Nuclear Non-Proliferation Treaty, NPT. The NPT aimed to prevent countries like India from acquiring nuclear weapons. However, India refused to sign the treaty, emphasizing its sovereign right to self-defense. After the 1974 test, international pressure and political constraints slowed India's nuclear program. It was only under Prime Minister P.V. Narasimha Rao that the plans for another nuclear test were revived. However, it was Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee who ultimately gave the go-ahead for Operation Shakti in 1998. A major challenge was US spy satellites, which could monitor India's test sites. These satellites could even detect minute details like the color of a scientist's shoes. To counter this, Indian scientists and intelligence agencies used several deceptive techniques. Codenames for scientists, key personnel, including Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, were given codenames to maintain secrecy. Deceptive activities: scientists disguised themselves as military officers and engaged in mock cricket matches or military training to mislead surveillance. Timing strategy: US satellites had fixed schedules for scanning Pokhran. Scientists conducted critical work during the satellite's blind spots. On May 11 and 13, 1998, India conducted 5 nuclear tests, shocking the world, especially the United States. In response, countries like the US imposed economic sanctions on India. However, rather than weakening India, these sanctions pushed India towards economic self-reliance and technological advancement. India's nuclear program was not about aggression but deterrence. No matter how peaceful a nation is, its security must never be compromised. Today, India's nuclear capabilities ensure its sovereignty and strategic strength in a complex geopolitical world. Thank you for your valuable time. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and comment.